On this exciting mini episode, it's Harriet, Don't It Make My Sister's Green Eyes Blue, Bain versus Martha, Don't Call Me Rita Bradford. Who you got? It's a special audio edition of my Perry Mason Season 1 Defendants Tournament, now on the Perry Pod. Welcome, everyone. I'm your humble host, Jonathan Searcy. Before we move on to Season 4 of Perry Mason, I thought I'd finish out our Season 1 Defendants Tournament. The setup, I'd put all 40 of Season 1's defendants into a bracket. They're facing off against each other for the crown of Season 1 champion. My criteria, pretty simple. 1, was the defendant memorable? 2, was the defendant the most compelling guest star in the case? 3, did Perry respect the defendant? And number 4, do we have any other history with this actor or actress who portrayed the defendant? You'll see how it works soon enough. I'm not ranking the episodes. My fave Season 1 episode, The Case of the Screaming Woman, but it only has a so-so defendant, Leona Walsh. I don't really care for The Case of the Fiery Fingers, but Nora Mae Quincy made it into the second round. In this mini episode, Harriet Bain has fallen for a pipe-smoking poseur while her dad's getting yanked around by a private investigator and old partner. Will she find love, or at least a good hairdresser? Speaking of hairdressers, Martha Bradford has a schnook of a husband who might just be a bigamist. This revelation comes after a doozy of a hairdresser run-in with Rita Wassell, a.k.a. Rita Bradford. Well, Martha's loving her boss's general manager and getting Whit Bissell all hot and bothered too. Did she have a part in her hubby's homicide? It's a green-eyed sister meeting a crooked candle. Let's see who comes out on top. Category 1. Was the defendant memorable? Harriet Bain's a keeper for sure. The backstory to Della.
She's blonde and beautiful with a lovely figure and, well, she's everything I wanted to be but wasn't.
The run-in with the shady PI, the schnook of a fiancé, that stepsister who's actually doing her a solid, and that final walkout.
Well, with this new hairdo and new outfit, girl needs an escort. I just couldn't think of a better one for the trip.
You bet. Martha, here's the thing. She's got 3 men around her. The dead husband, Jack Harper, Larry Sands. But I gotta confess, if I was asked to tell you why these men care about her, I wouldn't know what to say. Paul's gaga over Rita. We see why there. I don't know why Martha gets Whit Bissell all hot and bothered. She won't show up in Perry's office for a lecture in the denouement. She's a cipher in the rest of the episode. Advantage, Harriet. Category 2. Was the defendant the most compelling non-permanent character in the case? The Case of the Green-Eyed Sister has some classic Perry roles. There's the PI/schnook. There's the spiteful, although not actually spiteful, stepsister. There's the bad dad. There's the boozy business bud. And of course, there is the louse of a murderer.
I've just come from the jail. A visit from you might have been helpful.
Oh, skip the violins, Mason. My engagement with Harriet is quite unofficial.
But no one shines brighter than Harriet, the dowdy defendant, who we find out is really more of a stunning suspect. As for the crooked candle, there's that salty sea captain, Captain Noble. There's George Nicolaitis, Rita Wassell, Jack Harper, and milquetoast murderer himself, Larry Sands.
I loved Martha and she loved Harper. You know, that's one of the funniest things ever.
Sorry, Martha, you just happen to be in a stacked episode. Advantage 2 up, 2 down for Harriet Bain. Category 3. Does Perry respect the defendant? Well, Perry delays his England conference at Della's demand for her. He destroys evidence with the whole magnet and the cigarette case trick. And then he leaves with Harriet on his arm in that final scene. Let's just say the last time Perry's talking about Martha is when he's promising to lecture her.
She's putting her check in the mail.
But she won't come in to see me. Too bad. I had a 30-minute lecture all prepared on the evils of lying to your lawyer.
I think that's what she was afraid of.
Advantage, Harriet. On a roll. Category 4. Do we have a prior history with the actor or actress? Virginia Vincent. She appears in 2 more episodes, The Shattered Dream, Frantic Flyer. Nancy Gates, also in 2 more episodes, The Woeful Widower, The Candy Queen. Advantage, push. Final verdict, the judge finds Harriet Bain the winner. Congratulations, gal. Your prize is a fully paid vacation to Europe where you meet a wealthy man who treats you right and basically has taste instead of affectation. And then back at home, you and Sylvia run roughshod over those LA poseurs. As for the rest of you, may you keep on walking that Park Avenue beat!